Breaking news, my wonderful people. See what court has done to Nnamdi Kanu's appeal again. As the case continued to go on, a lot of persons and people are wondering, sincerely, truly speaking, what next? Nnamdi Kanu has been in custody for some time now, and sincerely speaking, as an individual, I owe that to disunity among Igbo leaders because they should have done more, okay, for him. However, I don't feel that support has been like it should. I may be wrong, but I don't feel the love, okay? I mean, we saw how the Yoruba nation stood for Sunday Igboho. That aside, see what court has decided with regards to Nnamdi Kanu as he appeals, the situation currently on ground. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Court fixes new date for Nnamdi Kanu's appeal. The appeal court has scheduled Tuesday next week for the hearing of the appeal filed by Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra (IPOB), against the federal government. Kanu is challenging the remaining 7 charges filed against him by the Nigerian government. Daily Post reports that Justice Binta Onoko of the Abuja Federal High Court on April the 8th struck out 8 out of the 15-count treasonable felony charges the federal government preferred against Kanu. Following the ruling, Kanu headed to the appeal court to challenge the remaining charges. However, the court initially fixed October the 11th, 2022 for the hearing of the appeal, but the court recanted the fixed Tuesday next week for the hearing of the appeal. The new date was disclosed by Kanu's lawyers, Ifeanyi Ejiofor. A statement by Ejiofor reads, "Our appeal number stated that between Nnamdi Kanu versus the Federal Republic of Nigeria, earlier scheduled for hearing on the 11th day of October 2022, has been brought forward to 13th of September 2022. Your relentless prayers and support are positively impacting. Hi, it therefore means that hearing on the appeal challenging the remaining 7-count charge filed against him will now be coming up for hearing at the Court of Appeal next Tuesday, being the 13th day of September 2022. Kanu is standing trial before Justice Onwoko over his agitation for the realization of Biafra. The IPOB leader has been locked up since he was arrested and repatriated to Nigeria from Kenya last year, and Nigerian government looking for ways to keep him there even more, which has seriously, sincerely not made sense. Yeah, it has seriously and sincerely not made sense, because there is no reason why this man should be held in custody. Those that deserves to be in custody are really not in custody. Okay, others are the ones who are in custody right now. It is terrible. It is sincerely terrible. Okay, or things that are happening. Okay, so it is what it is. It is what it is, and Nigerians, we are all working at it to ensure that truth become the order of the day. We cannot afford to have the same thing. Okay, we cannot afford to have the same thing over and over again. These people, to a large extent, are mostly looking out for things that will benefit them, not because they care for the Nigerian people, not because they are honestly sincere, not because they want things to change. Sadly, most of these people are just working out for things that benefit them greatly. And it is sad that these things are really happening. Yes, Nigerians, what we all need to do now, the time to arise and to ensure that we do not allow the same thing over again, is what we need to do. Making honest people out of the nation that we have now, so that we can turn the case, we can turn things in our favor. We can turn things in our favor and ensure that, at the end of the day, Nigeria becomes a better place for us all. These people, most of them are actually looking out for things that profit them. Most of them are just, they don't care. How many of them are talking about educational reforms? How many of them are rising up? This is how Buhari deceived us. What did he do? What did he say will happen to Nigerians, when he become president? Has any of that happened? Has he done anything particular to change the course of what is on ground? And why are we here doing nothing particular to change the course of what it is? Okay, why we just, why are we all standing and pretending that all is well? Most of these people, if you're not aware, are doing what they do for their own personal gratification, and the power, the influence that comes with all of this, not because they see a problem which they know that they can provide solution to, and are working at it to ensure that at the end of the day, Nigeria becomes that place, that can be adored, and people can come here just like the way we travel to all parts of the world, okay, to have a good time for those who can afford it. What are we sincerely doing to make our home, okay, receptive for others to be able to come? What are we doing? Sincerely, truly speaking, what are we doing? Okay, the truth must become our watchword. The truth must become our watchword. So it is what it is. It is what it is. If you now want things to change, then every one of us as a people, with sincerity and truth, okay, we must rise up to the occasion. Every one of us must do that which is absolutely necessary for Nigeria to change. Rise up to the occasion is the dawn of a new day. And except things begin to change, you will not be, we will not be able to really get a difference. Okay? So this is what it is. And this is why we all, with one accord, must ensure that at the end of the day, okay, we have a nation we are proud of. We are a people and a voice and a nation, and that which we are working for. We will do all that is absolutely necessary to bring Nigeria to that desired position. Our roads can become motorable again. Education can become what it needs to be. And truly we can get out of this. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Remember, you have a voice. We must all contribute positively to ensure that Nigeria becomes the very place that is good for every one of us. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Bye for now.